What's up everybody, beau-hindman back with another video for Model Kit May. If you're not familiar with what Model Kit May is, I'll link the little intro video. Basically, in the month of May, I'm trying to go through a backlog of 12 or 13 different kits, hopefully getting them done. And then, because they are, technically a lot of these models could be considered toys or whatever, but let's talk about this one. This is the 1/24 Spiricle Striker Mugen. They always have these long names. Read it as you want. This is from Bandai. This is from the video game. I believe it's a PS4, PS5 game, whatever, called Sakura-wars. And I don't know the game. I haven't played it yet. I really want to play it, though, because I love these model kits. There's the pilot. She's 13, total badass. I've also got this one here that I need to build. Right there. And I guess the idea is that in the game, it's kind of like a, I don't want to say, like a romance type game, whatever, but it's one of those, kind of like a visual story kind of game, and then you have the action of these fights. Here's the instruction booklet, really pretty cool stuff. It will take you a decent while. I mean, if you're sitting down. The main thing with this kit, although it's a fantastic kit, and I'll show it here in a second, is the stickers are going to be quite the hassle. And like, let's say for example here on the shield, which is that, and I'll show you in a minute, that's how many stickers you're putting on it. It seems a little bit nutty, but what I would say is that if you can get yourself a good pair of tweezers, really fine tweezers, you can get some on Amazon or at a hobby shop for dirt cheap, pretty cheap. Just get a really fine pair, get a few of them. You can peel those stickers and place them pretty easily, and I'll talk about more about that in just a second. Here are the leftover parts. There are a few parts that I have no idea. Maybe I kept thinking, did I forget to put these somewhere? But even if not, I think those are extra shoulder pads. They look incredible, so I'll mess with that someday. I'll look through instruction manual. Anybody knows what those are used for, let me know. And then here's, of course, the sticker sheets, just to give you an idea of how incredibly horrible they. See, I missed some. I don't even know where those goes. I need to check, so I might have missed some stickers. And I'll talk more about that, and it does come with some water slides, which I'll explain as well. Here is the kit. And the thing is, when you get the boxes, it's a great big box. All these kits have a pretty good sized box. And then you go, oh man, it's gonna be incredible and hard to build. And it is in some ways, but it's honestly mostly because of the stickers. The rest of it's a pretty basic kit. I sat down and I did it, while eating supper or something, just a little bit here and there after work, before work, I'd build a little bit. So I'd say it'd probably take you a couple hours if you're being more careful with the cutouts and everything like that, and cutting everything nice and clean. It might take you a little bit longer. But again, the stickers are the real nightmare here. Let me see if I can pull this shield off. I'm going to show you what I was talking about earlier. So this is the shield. It's cool. It's got these nice claws and everything. And one thing about this kit you'll notice is that it has these fantastic opportunities for panel lining. So if you get it and you do those panel lines, you're going to be really, really happy with yourself. Plus, it's going to tone down this kind of, I don't know, is that pukey kind of neon yellow color? It's really not a bad color with the gold. It's not a bad color overall, but it does definitely need the panel lines. But you can see the stickers were so big, and after a while, I just kind of got tired of putting them perfect, and I just kind of slapped them on. But some of them look good. One tip I can give you is when you're required to put little bitty stickers like that. Let me see if I can find some here. These little bitty dots. A good idea is you peel the sticker right there. Oops, right there, for example. You center it on the little dot. Just center it, and then press your finger or your thumb down into the hole like this. And what's going to happen is you're going to come out. You're going to see a little bit of a hole on my thumb there. You're going to see the impression. So your flesh will actually push around the sticker and press it down pretty evenly around the dot. So that's one tip I could give to get these stickers on there without being an absolute nightmare. You don't have to press them on and then go around each little side. Just press them on and take your thumb and just push in there good and hard. Support it from the back with your other hand and press in there. Or you can use your sweatshirt. You push down like that, and the cloth acts like your skin and will press in those gaps and will kind of adhere it around. There's some stickers there which they look pretty cool. They kind of come over on the gold. There's some stickers that I got absolutely wrong on some sides, like here I got it wrong. It's supposed to be more like that, but whatever. So it is a very cool looking kit. It has these neat little gimmicks, and it comes with her. I don't know if we're going to be able to see that. Let's see. and get her. You can see that pretty well. My lighting's kind of strange in here for me to see it. I have to use the phone as my kind of viewfinder. But she's in there and she's unpainted, so you know you will want to eventually take it apart and paint it, or paint it ahead of time. But she does come with these tiny little eyes, which are water slides. It's funny, you can put the water slides on her face, but that's only really kind of, there's no stickers for her shirt or anything. And then it had one little water slide that went on the little, there's an actual indented cut there on her head. I put the water slide on. That actually looks pretty cool how it goes over the gold. It has these, it has some movability. I haven't moved it a lot because it's kind of hard to get to move, not hard, but you know, it's got all these little things hanging out everywhere, so you can really kind of knock them around easy. It's got these cool weapons built in and whatever. And then you've got that gimmick. But it does actually have some pretty cool functional legs and arms and stuff like that. You're just not going to get a ton of posing out of it because it is kind of a big beast. You have to kind of move parts out of the way. This part actually collapses. It's going to be hard to show you there, but see if I can get that to collapse. The leg will actually collapse and become kind of shorter. I'm not really sure why. I guess for bending of the knee better. So if you want to stand it up, you might want to shorten the legs, which I kind of like it chunkier looking like that. For some reason, the back here is based on an old fighter plane, it looks like. What a really kind of sad part is there's no stickers for the windows up top there. You see these windows? And I was hoping that it would have some kind of like a, you know, a blue or light blue kind of looking window sticker. It's got this cool sword, just kind of a plain sword, but the stickers on the hilt there or whatever are pretty cool looking. They kind of give a nice little detail with the scabbard, so she can hold that in her right hand. So it does have some neat little options like that, but just not a lot. It's more of a kit built to just kind of look cool. It's not a super huge posable kit. Everything does move, but I'm not going to get it at a million poses because I don't really enjoy that stuff in videos anyway. But you see, you can only really get it about that far anywhere on the knees. So you're not going to really, you know what, I'm just thinking of, maybe I've got that backwards. Look, I bet you I've got it backwards, don't I? So maybe it goes that way. That's probably what I did. I just noticed that. So I will definitely take that apart and put that back together. You do have these little parts like this that'll fall off pretty easy, but I'm not seeing a lot of problems with it. So if you're going to build it just for posing and looking cool, you're going to have no problems. But if you want to paint this and panel line and everything like that, do all that first. Panel line it first, then put it together. Go ahead and place the stickers. There's stickers all over. Not that's real. That's a sticker there. Some of them look great. Some of the stickers, the gold accents, do look cool. So that's not a big deal. But just be careful about how you're deciding to do this. For example, I started to do the dots here on the arms, and then I didn't have my technique down yet of pressing my thumb onto the stickers. And so that one's not done. So I'll probably go ahead and cover that up. Since I've got stickers on this, I'll probably never paint it. I'll just leave it like this, just because I do think it's a cool looking toy, more than a model kit. And you've got this great big fist thing here, which is, again, is just absolutely begging for detail. Panel lining would just be fantastic. You could just get a little gunpla panel lining marker if you want, or you can use the old technique of using a like an oil wash type thing and then wiping it out. There's a lot of techniques you can use, but even just pencil anything would make that look much better. So it's kind of encouraging that it has a ton of little panel lines for you to do, but at the same time, with all the stickers, it's giving you an option, I guess, to paint or to just keep as it is with the stickers and everything. There's no real middle ground here though, because once you start panel lining, I guess you'd want to panel line first and then put the stickers, but then you're kind of halfway to painting it anyway, so you might want to paint the inner frame and get some of the silver and stuff done. It's just really going to be, this kit is going to require a lot of planning ahead of time. Oops, sorry. Gotta focus there. This kit requires a lot of planning ahead of time if you're going to paint it. So just make sure before you start building it, you really get a good idea of what you're going to do. So other than that, I think it's pretty cool. It stands up fine. It's going to pose fine. It's going to look cool. The shield is cool. The weapons are kind of neat. It doesn't have too many gimmicks other than a cockpit and other stuff. But I think you should definitely pick one up. The only problem I really have with these is that they are kind of pricey. This one is, I think, 40-something bucks, which sounds like, you know, a lot. It's not too much for a kit and that size with that much plastic, and it's really well designed. But if it's not really your thing, if you don't like the design a whole bunch, I would skip it and just get a regular Gundam or other model kit, robot kit, tank kit, anything like that. But if this looks cool to you, which to me looks fantastic, I had to get one. I've got the other Sakura-wars one, the pink one. I'm going to paint that. I'm really excited to paint or to put that together for hopefully here in Model Kit May, and then I'm going to compare the two together. I think this one's a particularly large or detailed one, so I'm not too worried about the other one, being that I was able to build that pretty easily. So cool kit. Look out for the stickers. There's a ton of them. Get you a good pair of tweezers, and you should be okay. Enjoy. Keep subscribed here for the rest of Model Kit May. I'll be putting up videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and occasionally in between, as well as sharing stuff on my community tab. And holler, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Enjoy your kits. Bye-bye.